Come with me if you want to tank. Greetings and welcome to my World of Tanks video. So, you heard me do my terrible Arnold impersonation. But it seemed like a good thing to do, just something different. What I had to show you today is one of my friends and subscribers had an awesome set of blue cards. Now he had sent me another one which I had done previously, and then he told me that he had 13 of the 15 prizes. He goes, man, I have 13 of the 15 prizes. It's like, you know, I probably should buy another set of cards. I said, you are in what I say would be the go zone, because with 13 out of 15 prizes, he's basically looking at about an 87% chance of a match, meaning a refund in gold for every tank he pulls. And you know, when you pull, if you pull an average of 3, that's fine, it's okay. If it's 2, it's not that great. If it's 4 or 5 or more, dude, it's monster jackpot. And really, this is what you're trying to do. It's like you're hoping, you're seeing that from his perspective. If you put this in a slot machine deal, when the slot machine, if you're at the casino like in Vegas, the slot machines, there are progressive machines. They keep going, and that the jackpot keeps increasing progressively as it goes without being collected. And so this is what he's sort of like. He's like he was sitting at 13 to 15 prize cards. So if there was 2 that if he got, hey, great, I didn't have those, awesome. Everything else is an absolute gold refund. So he's like, okay, and he did it. And then he sent me the files of the 2 clips that he had strung together. Well, he did, you know, in 2 clips of the 30 cards. And he got well, I want to tell you, but I can't tell you. Let's just look at it so you can see. I don't want to ruin it for you. If it was terrible, now I would still show you and, you know, give you an idea of what's going on. But it's not terrible. And that's the best part, is that he got a good payoff, and I want you guys to see the payoff. Now, the thing is, I do want to remind people. Now, technically, it's not gambling in the strictest sense. You're guaranteed a certain minimum things, and it could be higher or it could be, you know, lesser, whatever. It could be even higher. But I tell people it's gambling, all right? You're always going to get a minimum amount of stuff. And you can always get better than the minimum. I'm going to tell you that right now. So the minimum guarantee is just there basically in name only, because you always get better. I've never seen anyone close to the absolute minimum, because that's just a rotten set of cards. It's never happened. And I've seen a lot. So I'm going to say that they're not going to rob you in that regard. Now, again, the objective question is, and it is possible to get a yes answer, but usually this is a blue pack. The blue pack average gold payout is usually 5,000 to 5,200 unless you get a special occurrence. The special occurrences are matches for tank refunds. Bonus cards is a special. You know, if you get lucky and get several like high dollar gold coin payouts. In blue cards, the top coin payout is a 400. So it's usually not that devastating in the blues. The range of how good the blue can be is lesser than, say, the blue max range. This is the base right here. The blue max range is up here. The black max range is here. The red's up here. And I've seen some nasty black and nasty red ones, okay, that do pay off big. The biggest blue payoffs are good, but they're pretty rare. And basically, you have to match. You have to pull more than 3 cards in a blue, and you have to match everything you pull. I have seen it happen multiple times, all right? And this guy is close in the ability to match. So let me get the first clip for you, and we'll get started. All right, here we go. 30 blue cards. Oh man, he got a bonus card right off the start. Those are 5% chance. It's actually harder to get that than it is to get a tank. He does it again. Like I said, if it was garbage, I would still show it to you, but it would be different. This one was not garbage. He starts off with 2. It's just unbelievable. Always fantastic. Now I'm going to tell you up front, he got a lot of 150 gold minimum cards. But it's okay this time because the stuff he got, the bonus stuff was good. There's a bonus day of premium. He's like me. He doesn't have like 300 days. So I have over 100 and still it's a good thing to me. He did a great job on silver as well. Yes, that's a third card. And then you have to remember that every card is 10% chance to be a tank. So this thing already with 3 bonus cards could, in theory, go through the roof nasty. Like I told him, there's card number 4. I said, if someone said, you want to see like the top like 5 or 6 cards of this set, and you could choose whether you want to have this same set, of cards to open or not, I go, every person will say yes. It was that good. Now, I've actually had better than this, but this is really good. This is way up there. I mean, he's got 4 extra cards already, and we haven't seen a tank yet. I'll make it 5. I've never seen 5, okay? So this is the most I've ever seen in one blue pack was 5 bonus cards. So it goes from 30 to 35. Yeah, needless to say, he does well. You literally cannot complain. So this is a great example of every card pack is different, and I've seen a lot of good ones. This was different than the other ones I've seen. So there's all different kinds of ways you could get lucky. You could get multiple tanks. You could get multiple bonus cards. You could get multiple days of premium. You just never know, and that's part of the fun. There you go. There's a 300 gold coin. You just never know what kind of luck you're going to have, and that's what makes it a little fun for me. Instead of just going and buying gold, what's fun with that? That stinks. Believe me, when you see what you get, you're going to go, oh yeah, I'll do that. Now again, remember, this is well above average. But this is just another guy that I know, okay? There's no secret society or anything like that. These are just random dudes, regular guys. 250 gold, fantastic. Now, most of the time on the boosters, you only get 1 booster at a time, like 1 times 4 or 1 times 2 or 1 times 3. There you go, AC1 Sentinel. So let me just pause on this one for a bit here where we talk about this. This is the same tank that is in the season. He got gold for this one, okay? He got a gold refund. It's not expensive. It's a tier 4, 12 to 1400. I think it was 1300. You can look for yourself. The tier 4s aren't great, but you have to look at the context of the biggest gold coin you can get in a blue card is 400 gold, which is great. You certainly not complain. So you get a tank. Hey, sometimes it's 1,000. Sometimes it's 8,000. I've seen both. So this one, about this is like 12 or 1,300. Plus you get the 150. All right. So let's just say I think it's 1,300. But if it's 1,300, that means he got 1,300 gold plus 150 gold is 1,450 gold from 1 card. That's better than 3 of the best cards in blue you can get. It's awesome. Now, it's not super awesome. It's not the top card in the set, okay? But, you know, it's a great... There's no such thing as a bad tank card. I'm just going to tell you that right now, all right? That was a good score. So he did great here. And I'm going to get the second set of cards. So the AC-1 Sentinel, this, like I said, this one, he did not... I don't know if he had this tank already before the season or not, but this is, what, stage 25 of the season. You got this tank. You get this in a card. Boom! Extra gold. It's what it is. It's extra gold. That's the thing. So let me pause this and get the second clip for you. All right. Here we go. It's not finished being good. Hello, M3 Light. Now this is the bottom of the barrel. I think it's 850. Let's look and see. Yeah, 850 plus 150 is 1,000. That's the worst card in the set. You know, another 350. That's fantastic. You know, he's got good momentum here. You know, plus he still has those bonus cards we haven't hit. Yeah, you know, you're seeing it now. It's down. It said 10, but he had 15, and now it's 13. So now it's 12. So the bonus cards will show up here. I told him when I previewed this, I said, man, I'm glad you told me what you got, because I'm looking at this going, I would be, you know, sweating bullets. Okay, now that's the best card in the set. That is a butt kicker Jackal M4A4. British medium tank, 4-shot autoloader. It's the brother of the AMX Chappie, which is a light tank, less hit points, but more shots. So this was the plum. He didn't have that card. So he got the top card in the set. Plus he made money. He was very, very happy, and I was happy for him. And I was like, dang, I'd never seen that Jackal. Now I need a Jackal. I don't really need it, but I would like to get it. I'm keeping my eyes open. If it shows up, it's mine. That thing is an awesome tank, really. I mean, I love that AMX Chappie because it's the same kind of tank, but, you know, less hit points, that has six-shot autoloader. That Jackal has a 4-shot autoloader. Terrific tank, really. I'm happy for him, but I'm slightly jealous, to be honest. But the good kind of jealousy is like, dude, that was a great tank. I'm glad you got it. I told him, you know, he knows I was going to post this for him, which is really awesome because now he can, you know, let people see what he got. And it's cool when you have someone like me bragging about how awesome of a tank it is, so he doesn't look like a jerk. Three more. I don't recall exactly what happened. I'll get the information of the totals after this is done. This is it, final card. Oh, actually, it does that sometimes. So that was the final card. And he ended up with 20,675, which was great. Look at that, 14 million silver. What a freak. Okay. Now, the totals that he had were... Ooh, wait a second. Let me get you the actual picture of the tank. Okay. This is the Jackal. So as you can see, it's a Sherman body British tank with the white, red, white stripes. Number 12, obviously. So this thing looks awesome. Sherman body. It's got that Frenchy AMX turret that is the autoloader. And like I said, it's a 6-shot autoloader. This one has 1,100 hit points. Let me get the... Here you go. There's the hit points and what have you. Now, by comparison, the AMX Chaffee would be what you call it his little brother. Is 800 hit points, a little bit faster, and this one has 4 shots, autoloader, and the Chaffee has 6 shots. So I have the Chaffee. This one being a medium, you got more durability, so that's tremendous. But it's these are just like brothers. One's a little tougher, has lesser shots. The other one has more shots, a little bit more speed. Tomato, tomato. You're not complaining. So this is the top tank in the set. Now, what he scored was 8675 gold. Like I said, the basic average is like 5,000 to 5,200. So he was, in the neighborhood of 3,500 gold higher than what you normally get from Bloop cards. But that's because he had 5 bonus cards. And he got 2 matches on the tanks, even though the tanks weren't the best. The M3 Lite was 850 gold. And the Tier 4 AC1 was about 1,300 gold. So really, that's like 2,250 gold there. So he had about 3,500 more. So if you minus 2,300, he was about 1,200 over the gold just on the cards. But the tanks were pure gold as opposed to being. Well, he got 3 tank cards. So he got 3 tank cards and like plus 1,200 gold coin. So he was 1,200 gold coins above average. Great. But that's because he got 5 bonus cards. Average for cards, extras are 1. He got 5. Super awesome. Now, he only had like decent average, luck on the bonus cards. I mean, he got them, that was above average, but the card contained like 150, 150. So he didn't do anything special on that. Imagine if he would have gotten any good luck at all in those cards where he got a tank. So it could have been, his thing had an upward ceiling that was just crazy. But the net was, the most important thing is I tell people, look at the gold. He was 8675 on the gold. That was because of the tanks. Hang on a second. So the way I always tell people to analyze the cards, this is how I do it. I only really concern myself about the gold and the tanks as far as, how well did you do in was it a win or not? He had, boy, it was a pretty big win. I've seen bigger wins, but he's up there because, that tank was about, 7,500 plus. So he had like 8675. Let's just call it, if it was a 7,500 gold tank, then he's over 16,000 gold value for the pack, which is tremendous. And it's tremendous because he got the #1 card in that pack set, and it was one he didn't have, and it's a really good tank that you can use all day long. So that's one of the things, that the value that he got on this set was way high. I mean, that's a great tank. You can play this one a lot. The problem with the 8s, this one's a 7. The problem with the 8s is, man, you run into 10 matches. The 7s don't hit that. And this guy can do a lot of damage in a 7 match, even against some 9s. But that's the thing that makes it. This is the part of the gambling on cards. You just never know what you're going to get. And all the other things he got, the day or days of premium, the boosters, the silver. He said he got like 1.4 million silver. That's a heck of a bonus. He got 18,000 free experience, and free experience eventually adds up to a free tank. So, man, he had a really good win. That was a terrific pack. If that was offered to me, well, you know, if you buy this pack, will give you that result that he got. Sold. Like that, I would take it. I don't have this tank. I would like to have it. You know, and in a pack of cards, I'd be happy to take it. I would get the same refund that he did on those 2 tanks as well. So that's the deal. Like I said, the standard pack of blue, 3 tanks randomly distributed. You have no idea what you're getting. That's fair. The boosters, that's fine. About 5,000 to 5,200 gold. And after that, your luck, you know, takes on its own character, because your prize tanks that you have that could be matched for gold is going to differ from mine or differ from his. He's got more than anybody I know of right now. So he got a terrific result, and he was thrilled to get the #1 tank. There's one other tank he doesn't have, and I'm trying to think what it is. It might come to me. He mentioned it, and I just can't remember what it is. Oh, the one tank he doesn't have. He had 13, now he has 14. The tank, hilariously enough, the tank he doesn't have, if you saw my Christmas Day video, and my other 12 Days of Christmas, in each, I mean, I got 2 of the tanks he doesn't have, which is the Russian Tier 4 T-28 Honor, which is the dark olive parade colors. He doesn't have the Honor. He has the plain Jane version, which is the tan T-28. I have both of those. So that's the only thing he doesn't have. He technically, quote unquote, has it in its plain form. He just doesn't have the special colors. But, you know, if it came to him in a card, it'd go into his garage. So he's completely thrilled. He's got basically every tank in the set. Either the real one from the set, or the cosmetic replacement for it. So, I mean, it was just like, you buy a pack of cards, you get the best tank available in the set that you don't have. My friend Armored Wraith had the same thing happen to him in the Halloween season. He was missing the #2 tank in the set and got it. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. What are the odds? The odds that you pull that off are ridiculous. You know, but the thing was, for him, he'd already gotten a refund off of the first, that most valuable tank, which was the Icebreaker. So he'd already pocketed an 8,000 gold refund, and then got the what is it? It was the SU 12244, which is it's a very sloped front tank destroyer, Tier 7. So he got that. Like, dude, that was awesome. I had that tank as well. So this is the thing. When you buy packs of cards, the 30 card blue is terrific. What you saw here, you have options. The opportunity to really score, and he did. So again, there's no guarantee. You might get 3 bummy tanks. You might get 2 tanks. You might do like me and get 7. You might be like Armored Wraith, you got 6. I don't know. No one knows. You just pays your money and you take your chances, cross your fingers, hope that things go well. That's all I can tell you. But I wanted just to show you an exciting card opening. And man, this was good. I mean, I wish that I had this, and I'm sure you guys are all the same. Congratulations, man. It was an awesome pack. I really, really liked it, and I would love to have that. I'm going to get that tank eventually, but it just, whenever it happens, it'll happen. I don't know. Who knows? It might be in a season upcoming. Who knows? We just don't know. So this is, just gives you more information to look at in case you're considering, hey, you need gold, and, how much can you get? Well, dude, he got 86.75. It's really good. But again, that would not buy the Arnie tank, but it puts you really close. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this awesome video, because this tank, as you can see, is just a mega butt kicker. And please like, subscribe, tell your friends to like and subscribe, tell your friends to tell Santa Claus, whatever it is. I got more videos I'm working on, so hang around, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks again.